enough to knock me out, but I'm still holding the throne. You'll never know till it's over. So pretty it hurts, just beware of the thorns.
Hello YouTube, HTP fam. Today I thought I'd show you some prison photos, different shots. This first one here is Kevin. He's in the Puppies for Parole program, and this is after I got out, or about the same time I was getting out. And this is him with one of his dogs. This here was taken after I left Licking to go to Algoa. You can see the date there, 11/25/2015. He's in the dog program. Trying to figure out where that was taken. I can't. It kind of looks like it's against a housing unit. This was in Licking in about 2004, and this is before Kevin got there. I'd left Bowling Green before he did, and the front row is Mike Gray. The guy in the middle is Mike. I can't remember his last name. And then I'm on the end there in the tank top, black shoes, and white sweatpants. And starting in the back on the left side, I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Alred. And then the second guy in the tank top and blue shorts, that's Roy. He's a tattoo artist, and I think he did a lot of work on Ray. Ray's standing next to him with the army shirt on. Excuse me. Licking's not too far from Fort Linwood, and at one time they was giving us army shirts. So that's my workout partner, Ray, in the army shirt. Next to him in the green tank top is Bird. We called him Bird, and he was my cellie for a while. A good dude. He's out now and he's doing well. And the guy on the end, I think, with the hat turned backwards is James. I think that was his name. We're standing against the handball court there. Now you see Ray. I'm in the middle. That was before 2004, and I can tell you why, because I still got a mullet. And the guy on the end, I can't remember exactly his name, but he's out now too and doing well. He's a Facebook friend of mine too. That's against the handball court too. That's still at Licking, South Central Correctional Center. Here we're all in all grays, except for Cole. I'm on the end. I got my hands crossed in front of me. The little white squares you see have our name and number on them. Same way with Cole's shorts there. But that's me. Next to me is Cole. He just got out. He just got out in April, and he's got a job now. He works, I think he said, from 7 p.m. to like 6 a.m. or something like that. But he's doing well too. I'm going to try to get an interview with him sometime when he ain't busy or tired. Next to him is Cole's cellie at that time. His last name was Hayes. I can't remember his first name, but he's dead now. He passed away in prison. I think from a heart attack. But it's kind of odd because he helped, before he went to prison, he helped build Licking, South Central Correctional Center, and ended up losing the tip of his finger there. The guy on the end is Mac. Now, all of us except for Hayes, we worked in the recreation. You see that shirt that Cole's got on, that white shirt? It's got like a puppy paw. That's a Puppy for Parole shirt. Now, Cole wasn't in the Puppies for Parole thing, but you could buy these shirts off the canteen. That's me on the end, and that's Cole with his Puppies for Parole shirt, and you see his hat laying in front of him. It's got a German flag on it because of his German heritage. And on the end, the bald guy on the end, that's Boz. He's from Bosnia. Has a slight accent. Well, he had more than a slight accent, but it wasn't too bad. You could understand him. And we all... Boz talked a lot. I mean, once he got talking, he wouldn't shut up. Now this was taking place in the 90s. This is Kevin and I. This is on the yard. In the background, you can see people walking the track and sitting down at tables and stuff. And I've forgotten to take my ID off. You can see my ID. It was a pink ID, and back then they was just, they wasn't plastic like they are now. They was paper, and they was laminated. Next to me is my shirt, but that's the bleachers right there in front of the softball field. One of several bleachers. You can kind of see the softball field back there too. They used to have these bike shows. I don't know if they still do them or not, but these Christian bikers would come in, and I remember this real clear is because I didn't know that Kevin had bought photo tickets, and so when they had this show, I really wasn't prepared to go up there, and Kevin said, let's go up there and get a photo, and it kind of surprised me because he didn't like having his photo taken back then, And so we went up there, and this is not the only one. I don't know where. I got a lot of prison photos, but I just can't find them all. And there was more on this day that we took, like a couple more. But this is one of the bikes from the Christian bike show. And in the background, you see the green doors and the windows there. That's the boulevard right there. You see in front of on the other side of the fence. That's where you walk when you're going anywhere, medical, chow, anywhere. That window back there is the chow hall. You go through that door, you're in the chow hall. And next one down is like food service warehouse, and then on down is MVE, Missouri Vocational Enterprises, which I kind of have a problem with. They made furniture there, but all prisons have MVE, and they work these guys. They make it sound like it's an educational thing. I guess it kind of is in a way, but it's more of them having prisoners make things and they sell them, make a big profit off of it. This is right before I got out. I decided, you can see my ID hanging from me. It's a white ID this time. But this is in Farmington. After I left, when I got a date, was granted parole, they sent me to Algo, and I was there a few months until, well, more than a few months, but until about 5 months before I went home. And then they sent me to Farmington to work in the laundry. And you can kind of tell because, well, I can tell anyway, because I wasn't getting as much work out as I usually do. It wasn't, and when I did, I wasn't working out as hard as I used to. And I started shaving. And this was at a bike show too. That's a bike in the background. Yeah, this was at a Christian bike show too in Farmington. That's about all I got for you. And so I just wanted to show you a few photos from prison. You know, I have a lot more somewhere, and maybe if I find them, I'll show those too if you guys want me to. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll get back into doing those suggestions, so keep the suggestions coming and tell me what you want to watch. And bye.